I just found the best barn in this game. Let me show you. I was looking for a Plymouth Barracuda, but instead, got a Dodge Challenger. RT. Thing is beautiful. I was gonna build a Cuda for today's episode, but look at the condition. That Cuda might just have to wait. With it being from anywhere to 99 to 60, this thing's in great condition to be restored. Yeah, this thing's nice. When's the flashlight? I forget. Alright, I got the flashlight off. This thing is gorgeous, man. It's got some dirt on it, a little bit of rust on the back rim. Let's see if we inspect the body of this. What we get. Or more of the undercarriage. Orange. So that's going to be in the 50s, I believe. That's what orange means. Trans? Okay, it's doing the engine. Get a quick inspection of this thing and see what we're working with. A lot of it's orange. That's not bad. Okay, the cover's red, so that's going to be... We're going to be unable to fix that cover, but that is not a big deal. Yeah, there's a few red pieces here and there. It's a very mixed car. I was expecting a lot of this to just be orange and I inspect this, please. I was expecting a lot of this car just to be orange and yellow. There is a few red pieces here and there. Okay, so it looks like this engine is probably definitely not stuck. It is, yeah, you can see that cover's in a bit of rough condition. And the engine's not in the best condition either, the whole thing. But it says that it's, I'm gonna assume that the block and everything is salvageable. What is that piece that's red back there? That red or orange? Is it the water pump, maybe? I think this is our go-to car. Let's look at the interior. Oh yeah. It's just covered in a little bit of dust. A little bit of... Nothing is in bad condition in this car. Ouch. I found the light. How much do they want for it? 27. That's not bad. This thing might be really nice, and there's a bunch of engine swap options. It is a standard, though, with 225,000 miles. But if we rebuild the engine, that shouldn't matter too much. Before I pick up that car, let me show you the rest of the barn. We have a Dodge Challenger in here. Hellcat. Wide body. I didn't even know wide bodies were in the game. That's so cool. And there's one more car hidden back here, which is a Plymouth Roadrunner. This is actually a car mod. Look at the dirt. Yeah, this is a Plymouth Roadrunner, but it's actually a car mod. So I probably won't pick up this car, but it's another cool car that's in here. This barn was just packed with good stuff. Alright, let me go pick up this car, because that's for sure going to be the car of today's episode. Man, two Challengers. 40 something years apart, like 48 years apart. Wow. How does a Challenger from 2018 get rusty rims? What, do you just leave it in the water? All the rims are... Whatever. I think the Challenger from the 70s is in better condition, but... Cool. Let's actually take this to go get a wash first. Not paint shop. What am I doing here? See what color this thing is. It's in great condition. Just missing one panel. Ooh, a cream color. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna go with like a purple. But this cream color is really nice. I guess we'll decide when we're ready. With the interior cleaned up too. I can't believe only one fender is missing. Move this back into the shop. What a beaut. Yeah, the outside of the car looks great. It's just this engine. Just the engine and suspension that looks a little bit rough. Alright, let's pull off these panels, fix them up. We are, of course, going to need to buy new glass. This glass is probably in really good condition, too. Let me check. I'm going to assume, like, 80s. 92. So, the glass is in great condition, but I want this car to be 100 overall. So we are going to need to put in new glass and tail lights and headlights. But, it's worth it, man. To have this thing being 100 overall. Adds the frame. 70%, you can't even really see it. Maybe the roof's a little bit wavy. 70%, that is not bad at all. This thing was only like 30 grand. So it wasn't too much. Especially considering everything that we have on the car, we could most likely fix and save even more money that way. 30 grand might have been a steal. Okay, let me go buy the parts that we need. What do I need? I'm gonna need a window, right fender, headlight, tail light. Did I buy a rear window? I'm just gonna buy another one. I think I did, but just in case. Just in case. Huh. Gotta take these two off. Let me go repair that bumper real quick. Perfect. I'm so hyped. What a find. What a find. Normally I search for everything at the auction house. This is just easier, it gives you more of a selection, but today I wanted to do something different. Man, this car was worth it. First barn find too. Or first barn that I searched too. That's crazy. Is that it? Are we done? We're missing one piece. I'm gonna find out what it is. Let me think. Is it the license plate? Oh, it is. Okay. That was easy. Let's throw this over here and fix up the frame, even though it doesn't look like it needs it, to be honest. But just to get it up to 100. There we go. And I told you that interior looked great. 86. It's almost tempting me not to do anything with it. I do want to get this thing up to 100. What a find. Alright. Now we need to start getting this engine out. So let me grab the engine hoist, bring it over there, and then we'll unbolt everything necessary. It looks like we're missing a few exhaust pieces. The bushings are all there. The U-bolts are all there. Just a few exhaust pieces that we're missing. And another exhaust pipe, or exhaust manifold on this side. Okay, that's not too bad. We're gonna need to remove this pipe right here alongside the drive shaft and transmission. And then I do have to remember to drain the oil in this. So normally when I get cars, they have no oil pan. This one has one. There's probably a minimal amount of oil in it, but ooh, where am I? It just pulled me into that tire. There's probably a minimal amount of oil inside that pan, but still, we will need to get it out in order to pull this engine out. So let me go grab that. Let's see how much oil we have. Yeah, literally just a drop. Open this up. Remove the exhaust section. I thought I need to remove this piece right here. I forgot about that. I did forget about that. But no big deal. This side I don't think has it because it's missing the exhaust manifold. Now this engine should be free to pull out. Yes, it is. Let's clean up this engine bay real quick. Two more. Oh, little guy. Okay, I was about to say, what else? Looks like we're good. This thing was just missing all the reservoirs in it. It's crazy. I didn't take those out yet, so it's missing reservoirs from the engine. Okay. Very few pieces missing though. Now we get to choose what do we want to do for power. Now I am going to go with the newer engine because since the update's here, obviously I want to use something new. The OHV carbs are good engines, but a Hemi is definitely going to be placed in this. Magnum, Hemi 246. I said that so wrong. A Hemi 426 or 446 pack. I'm not going to do no Ford engine swaps into this thing yet. Let's go see what the other Hemis look like. What kind of power they're pushing. Where are they? There's the 426. It makes 425 horsepower. Hemi Shaker. 426 Shaker. That's a cool one. There's the Magnum, which is doing 375. And then here's the 6-pack, which was already in it. Which was originally in it. That's making 390. I like it. I think I'm gonna go with the in-between. The V8 Hemi, or the 426 Hemi, I would have been the engine that I would choose, but I believe that's the engine that's in the Barracuda. And I do want to build that Barracuda so it has like 700 horsepower. This, I'm going for like a modest 5. I'm gonna put like performance pistons in it, and then maybe a performance exhaust, and hope that gets us maybe 420 up to 500, somewhere up there. So we're gonna be saving more money with this engine breakdown. Ooh. Okay, apparently I have 2 of these engines. So what I'm gonna do is just tear them both down and see what parts that I'm left with. So I'll be back when that's all done. Okay, I think we're ready. I just painted a bunch of parts for this engine. Now let's start assembling it. Oh, wow. I have a lot of blocks. Yeah, I bought a bunch of parts at one point, just so I was prepared for anything, and may have overdone it a little bit. Okay, so in terms of power, I said we're aiming for around 500. What I ended up looking up, or doing some math on, was that we need about 30%, like 30% of this basically. Each piston gives you 1% more than the baseline horsepower to get up to around 507, I believe. We're in that area. So I have performance heads ready. I painted them up. A few performance parts here and there. Should do it. I'm really banking on the exhaust system for this. So right now we have about, I want to say like 11. Let's see, that's 11, and then we just put 8. We have about 19, so we're already almost there. So we should be making around 500 as soon as I put this exhaust system. The exhaust, I'm hoping, gives us anywhere from 8 to 12. I should not be putting any more performance parts on this. Yeah, painting this engine took a long time. It is a pain to scroll through that paint booth menu over and over again. I just could not stand that yellow. It's not bad, it's just it's not gonna go with the way or the image of the car that I have in my head. So I thought just having a black engine, I was gonna put chrome valve covers on it, but I could not get the color of chrome that I was looking for. I don't know what I was doing wrong, or if it was a reflection that I was seeing, but it was not turning out the way I wanted it to. So you could probably put a lot of power under this engine. There's 3 carburetors. So each one of these you put performance carbs on, and they're like 3% each. That's insane. You can get some nice power out of this. Ooh. That's something I didn't think we needed. We need a new base. Let's go pick one up. Air base, or air filter base. We have an air filter. Not performance. No, we do not. Let's go pick up a non-performance one of those. Only 15 bucks. And I know that we have a new top piece because one engine. I spoke too soon. See, it's at 60 though. I thought I would be able to repair that piece. It was in really good condition on the other engine. So I thought that we'd be able to reuse that, but I guess not. Throw in a distributor. I don't even have a normal distributor. Wow. No, come back, engine. I am really failing right now. Why did I search interior? Pick up a few of these. I thought I had more distributors. Alright, and they're pretty much like a chrome. Sort of, so they'll fit the engine. This piece gets covered. I painted a cap black somewhere around here. Matte black to match it. Things are really coming together. Don't know what I want to do with the tires though. It's 500 horsepower. You're gonna need some not special tires, but you can't just put vintage tires on this again. It's not gonna hold up. It's gonna be way too powerful. Yeah, let's get a normal cam. And I just put a performance one in there anyway. I'll yank that back out. Oh, and I even painted the oil filter for this thing. Everything yellow just had to go. This should be... Okay, this is the last monumental part. Ooh, you know what I forgot? The water pump. That sucks. Okay, I'll go back and do that in a minute. Let me just throw the rest of these valves in, or valve rods in right here. And we'll put the rockers on top, and we'll close up this side. Put on the exhaust manifold on this side, and then I'll go paint that piece just to get it out of the way. I really thought I had everything. I was so happy. I even scrolled through twice, but I guess I was wrong. This might not be in a new engine either. I gotta check the list. So I don't know. I had a bunch of these blocks already. So this might not actually be a new engine from the update. Either way, it's cool. I will say that. Put some normal spark plugs in. You know what? That's all repetitive stuff. Let me go paint that. Let me go paint that water pump real quick. Get it out of the way. You guys are gonna have to suffer through one of these with me. It's water pump, so it's gonna be all the way in the 200s. So I'm gonna be stuck. So I'm gonna be stuck scrolling for a minute. There we are. Paint that matte. Looks good to me. Go throw that onto the car. I can't wait for this. I don't know how the black's gonna look inside the engine bay. I mean, black goes with any color, so I'm just not sure if it's gonna look very clean. I really did want to do the chrome valve covers, but it wasn't in the cards today. It was not in the cards. Throw that up there. I'm hoping my math adds up. Because if this has over 500, it might be a little bit too uncontrollable. The tires that I want to put on it. Alright, this is basically the engine all done. I'll be back once I finish up all the boring repetitive stuff that I have to do. Okay, here's the engine all done. What I did is basically the boring stuff was I had to put in spark plugs in every cylinder. I had to put in rod caps and bearings. Just all stuff that's very repetitive. The engine looks good. It does look good. Let's take it off the stand if it would let me and chuck it into the car. See how it looks in here. Everything's good. Pull that away. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should have colored that chrome piece up top. I think that's what I'm gonna do real quick. Go run this over to the paint booth. Other than that, looks great. Here we are. That top piece would have looked a lot better chrome if I had the valve covers to go with it. I think it's good. I could have painted the base too, but I kind of forgot. I didn't really get lazy on that, I should say. So that's going to be all for this episode. We've done a lot. We made a lot of progress. So in the next episode, I have to put a new exhaust into this thing. That's performance. Clean up the interior. Probably either clean up the rims or get new ones. And then we'll dyno it and we'll take it for a test drive. Oh, and also we need to paint it probably. 'Cause this black fender is annoying me right here. So that's all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.